Wow, what a beautiful way to enter into the new beginning. When you hear the cosmic signs and you respect that and you abide by that. Wow. So as we move into this new year at this time today, there are about 70 to 80 of sadhus volunteers who are all spread across the northern India, where the cold is too much today. And they are today on the streets distributing warm woolens to homeless people, to people living on the streets. I think today alone they will touch about 5,000 people. And in last 2 weeks they've already touched about 10,000 people all across various cities in North India. And we will run this seva drive till Mahashivratri. And it appears that we will reach about 25,000 homeless people, needy people on the streets this year, gifting them woolen socks, woolen caps, and in some areas woolen blankets also. And this morning there was a similar drive in Dharamshala. Amit ji were also there along with other sevaks from ashram. And I think of all the days, today is the maximum number of drives happening today across different cities. And 12 cities are being covered on just one day. And these are the volunteers who are bracing cold. Even in the middle of the night, they are on the streets and distributing woolens to people on the streets. When we do something like this on the first day of the year, it's very significant because it's a declaration and a wish and a will to enter into a space when you're giving something to somebody. It's not from the bhav or the emotion of I am giving you something. Instead of that, in this whole act of seva, service, for the very first time you experience doing something which is not for you. For the very first time in life you're doing something which is beyond I, me and myself. For the very first time, through your action, humility arises. Through your action, gratitude arises. Through your action, your ego starts to dissolve. And please understand, the root of all our suffering on earth is just one. And that's the false sense of ego, aham. And when you start to do acts of seva, service, for unknown people, when you look into their eyes, when you receive blessing from them, when you realize that how blessed you are that you're not struggling for the basics the way they are, all your own problem starts to become very minor. Because when you see that in this harsh cold, They don't have any warm clothes to wear and protect themselves. A humility arises in you. And when you look into their eyes, your own ego starts to dissolve. And that's the reason in this country we've given tremendous importance to this aspect of seva, volunteering, service. So I'm very happy that today, across North India, every person is on, every sevak, every volunteer of ours is on the road. Not just helping them, but in return, progressing in their sadhana through the dissolution of this ego. And they are doing it on the first day of the year. It's a declaration they have made, all of them, that this is the path we want to follow. And every action we want to take towards our own inner awakening, towards the dissolution of the source of all the suffering, and that is ego. So beautiful. I'm very happy that we are starting the year on this note. And the second instance, if you really look at it, life has planned everything for you. The whole blueprint of your life is already there. Life has planned it for you, provided you listen to the signals. It's like there's a will of Ishwara or God, which is part of your destiny. There's will of God always there. But then you bring your own plan into this. And there's a conflict between your individual plan and the plan of God that He has created for you. And when you push your plan, He says, all right, you push your plan. And that's where the conflict comes and the suffering comes. But if you allow His plan to unfold and you abide by that and you joyfully accept that and you don't struggle with that, then there's a synchronicity happening. For an example, God has already planned for Mike and Anna. They need to be here more. Now they have two choices since the flight got cancelled. Either you do every possible thing, book a cab, book a car, just try to, make sure that you reach Delhi by various modes of transports. Or you say, I'm already at the ashram. My heart doesn't want to go from here already. Okay, there's a plan then. It's the plan of Shiva. Who am I to interfere? I live it happily. I synchronize my plans with the plan of Shiva. Boom, all struggles disappear. The struggles only come when I have a separate plan and I want to really live that plan. Then two things happen. A, you miss the signals because Shiva is giving you signals every time. Two, you want to create your own path. Ego always wants to create its own path, forgetting the path with flowers is already laid out. Easy path is already there. You just have to walk on this. But no, our ego doesn't want that. Ego wants to struggle and strive and achieve. And Shiva is not something that you can achieve. Shiva is something you can dissolve into, not achieve. So what's the greatest sadhana that one can do? And the greatest sadhana one can do is to drop all individual puny plans and to develop the ability through silence to read the signals and then to abide the signals and walk there. Wherever the path leads, you're not worried about it because the trust is so much that every path will take you there. And that's when life becomes mysteriously magical. Things happen which you didn't even plan, which you didn't even thought. Things present themselves to you. That's when life becomes a dance, a play, a celebration, a song. Then life is not noise. Then life is a song. It's music, it's rhythm. All you need to do is tune your internal frequency or your instrument with the instrument of God or Ishvara or Shiva. That's all one needs to do. That's the sadhana. So sadhana is dropping all my individual ego-driven plans. And if things change, it's like life is not a straight line. It's a flowing river with lots of twists and turns. To an engineering mind, the flow of the river is not optimized because it's not going straight to the ocean. It's sometime going left for hundreds of kilometers, then goes right hundreds of kilometers, and then finally it reaches the ocean. Very unoptimized flow. But that's the rhythm of the river. If the river goes straight to the ocean, there is no beauty to it. See, Shiva is all about beauty also. Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. So if the river goes straight to the ocean, there is no beauty, there is no dance to it. But when river goes here, there, and merges with the ocean, that's where the dance is. That's where the play is. But in our life, when the plan goes here and there, we get very perturbed. Oh, it didn't go as per my plan. Well, your plan was faulty. So every moment of my life, can I live like that? In this new year, in this new beginning, can I live like that? Can the apparent chaos, can I see beauty in the apparent chaos? Apparent chaos. It's not chaos. It appears to be chaos. Can I see creativity, beauty in that? Can I flow with that without trying to make everything absolutely straight-jacketed, structured? And that's how life is. It's not straight line. So any culture, any country which creates process like straight lines, any organization, we were talking about one country yesterday, or any organization, any institution creates straight lined processes in the name of efficiency, there's a problem. Because now you are only talking about mechanics. Where is the soul? Atma kahan gayi? So if the body becomes very structured, straight-jacketed, beautiful for the body, what about the soul? What about the heart which wants to play and enjoy and do random things? So there's a lot of randomness in life. Yeah. Not everything is structured in life. There's a lot of randomness. But the problem is your mind cannot grasp randomness. The whole quantum physics is talking about randomness now. Every particle of matter is randomly moving. So, stars are bursting randomly. Black holes are appearing randomly. You cannot find any mathematical order in that. So it's a signal, again by Shiva, that please don't try to understand my play. The moment you try to understand, I'll create some randomness. And all your understanding will go for a toss. Just this morning, somebody wrote me a mail saying that ABC happened in my spiritual journey and the awakening happened. I said, really? Be very mindful of this. The moment you say awakening happened, Shiva will create some randomness. And all your awakening, all your understanding will go for a toss. And you'll fall flat saying that, oh, the journey probably hasn't yet started. So, this year, let's appreciate the beauty in randomness. Let's tune ourselves to read the signals. Let's try and become more human, less machine. Let us allow our hearts to express, no matter how random or chaotic it appears. Let's do things which are not optimized. By design, allow the unoptimized things to enter into your life. By design. And that is how we will be able to create a balance between mind and heart. Very important. The river must go and merge in the ocean. That's mind. But the river must follow its own path, its own random path. And I must be able to see the dance and joy and music in it. That's heart. So bring mind and heart together in this new year. And use your hands, your physical abilities to go out and help the world out there. To do things for the well-being of the world. Even if you don't gain anything out of it, it's all right. Feel the abundance. We have much more than we deserve. If you have much more than you deserve, then the only reason you have that is it is not meant for you. It is meant to flow through you to somebody. So let these be our thoughts and our prayers for this new year. Let this be the foundation of our sadhana in this new year. And with that, now we shall enter into the yajna of New Year. And we will today do yajna on Mahamrityunjaya mantra of Shiva. And this is the mantra, a prayer, a deepest prayer of liberation. And then in this mantra, the devotee does not ask anything from Shiva but liberation. And the lines of the mantra you must understand are Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam. So here the devotee says, O three-eyed one Shiva, to whom we all pray, who is the reason for all beauty and nourishment on this earth. Life nourishes only because of you, Shiva. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhana. And the way a fruit is fully ripe on its tree and only then it falls. An unripe fruit doesn't fall from the tree. Fruit falls from the tree only when the fruit is fully ripe. O Shiva, please also make me fully ripe in this life, and then let me fall in your lap, O Shiva, once I'm fully ripe. Make me ripe. What does it mean to make me ripe? It's not old age. Ripe means when my intellect is fully grown, when my heart is fully open, when my ego is completely dissolved. That's what fully ripe means. Intellect fully evolved, heart fully open, ego fully dissolved. That's when you become ripe. And that's when you fall on the lap of Shiva and merges in Shiva. So that's the mantra. And when that happens, there is no fear left in you. No insecurity is left in you. Not even fear of dying. Everything dissolves. You, at that moment, become Shiva. So we'll do yajna on this mantra today. And before that, let's do Ganapati invocation. And like yesterday, so beautiful, no? We ended last evening with yajna, and we are beginning today morning with yajna. From Gate Gate, Paragate, Parasam Gate, Bodhi Swaha to Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhana Mrityo Ma Mokshina Vita. Wow. So like yesterday, there is ahutis both sides of the yajna kund. You're most welcome to come and pour your offerings to Shiva, whatever you want to offer him, through this fire. Up to you.
Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmiva Bandhanam Mrityormokshiyamamritat Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmiva Bandhanam Mrityormokshiyamamritat Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmiva Bandhanam Mrityormokshiyamamritat Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmiva Bandhanam Mrityormokshiyamamritat Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् स्वाहा ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् स्वाहा ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे